Welcome to the Pride Soho. Messed up the fucking intro. Hello, it's Planet Soho. My name's DeathKiLL. We're back to Doki Doki Literature Club. And honestly, the reason I'm not recording like Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, just being honest with you guys right now, I want to play more Doki Doki Literature Club. Yes, I'm interested in what's happening, even though I should not be. But I am. So we started to Sayori. We gotta go to Natsuki next. The white bitch. She's gotta be like, oh my god! Oh my god, I can't believe you wrote this poem! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! That's gonna be her. Why'd you throw up?
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
Yeah, well, fuck you too, Natsuki. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
You want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. I bet you'll like it.
Oh my god, the music changed. Oh my god, it's so childlike now. Oh god. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Wait no. Okay, I didn't even read the first part. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Well, now I feel small as a human. Thanks. I love how the music just changed very childlike into just the regular. God. Was I not paying attention to freaking Sayori? I must have not been paying attention to Sayori's music when I started reading her poem. Damn. What did her music sound like? And now I gotta go back into my other video and watch it again, just to see what it was like. Not on my YouTube channel, because I don't want my view to count as a view on YouTube. I wash it in the folder I keep it.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I liked it.
Oh, what? Just be honest.
I am. As much as I am an idiot. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
I don't know what I'm doing with her voice anymore. I don't know what I'm doing with her character anymore. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. It's like what you were doing to my poem, you bitch! I'm a little hyper.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
I'll make myself throw up if I keep making that face. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. I feel my character's trying to be complimented, but he's just making a bunch of bullshit up in his mind to say.
That's what it means to be a pro. She has a little fucking she has a little fame. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah. Guess not. My character's a dick. I love it. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. You put so much pity. Let's go to Yuri! I feel like I'm gonna get a very sophisticated answer from her. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. She makes me think that she's gonna tell me something bad about my poem. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure you...
Bitch. Fuck you.
I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Oh, bitch. Fuck you. Ah, so it's that bad. Lower the self-esteem of my character. Go ahead.
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. As you can see, my vocabulary has exceeded limits that cannot be reached. It's like far past super. So Goku wouldn't be able to fight me. It's more than Ultra Instinct. I hate myself so much. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right,
I hate myself so bad.
It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
I told you guys I was gonna get a very sophisticated answer from Yuri. I already knew from the beginning. I'm pretty sure you guys already knew from the beginning. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can complain for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part.
As my voice slowly descends down the rabbit hole every time I record Doki Doki Literature Club.
It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased.
Excuse me. Biased how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminates beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm's breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. That was my hair. I love the music change though. More eloquent. See, what this says to me is that she doesn't want to live in the future. When she says sickening blue-green hue of the future, to me that sounds like that she doesn't want to live in the future. She doesn't like the future. She doesn't want to think what's going to come in the future. And Khan's breathing air of the present but living in the past. Meaning, she likes where she is now. She likes what has happened in the past. I'm pretty sure that's what's supposed to be gotten from the poem. But then again, I'm not a literature writer. I mean, I write music. So, kind of am. You know what? Forget it. Forget it. Forget everything I ever said. No, but to me it sounds like she's sick of the future and she loves the present. She loves everything that happened in the past. That's all I'm really getting. But I'm probably completely wrong and out of my mind.
I'm sorry if I have such terrible handwriting.
Girl, you wrote in fucking cursive. What are you talking about? You had good handwriting, what the hell? What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
It took me a long time to read because I was trying to predict what you were trying to say. Ah. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Something's in my eye. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? Are you usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more round. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghost Yuri?
Cute. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, DeathKill.
Really? I'm pretty sure that was obvious. I must have totally missed the point. Okay. So, for disclosure, my character's an idiot.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
What are you talking about? I was reading it for you for a long time. What the hell?
But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture.
Vocabulary.
In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
Yeah, so she likes what happened in the past. That's her comfort zone then.
And soon to be left with nothing.
Yeah, and then she doesn't wants to look what comes in the future. I was right. I was right. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. I mean, you might not have, because you're an idiot. But I did. Calling myself an idiot because the character has my own fucking name. DeathKill. Probably should have named you idiot number 1. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
And now, the last one is Monica. The crush. The one we want to impress. Is my character gonna do it? No, he's too much of an idiot.
Hi, DeathKill. Hi, DeathKill.
Voice is already dying.
Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
I mean, that sounds a little creepy. Every conversation I have, she was always listening. Every time I was in the bathroom jerking off, she was listening. I can't imagine that. Fucking girl listening to a guy jack off in the fucking bathroom. Why am I talking about this? This is not a thing to be talking about on YouTube. YouTube's gonna be like, he's talking about jerking off! Press the demonetization button! Demonetize! And for that, YouTube, I say, fuck you. I don't care that you're trying to make YouTube better. Fuck you. You took away so many monetizations from so many creators. Just fuck you. I got so angry.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
I'm trying to play it off like I never said that at all, okay? Oh, man. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, DeathKill. We're all a little embarrassed in it, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
As you unhingulate your back! What is this pose? Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of some...
My voice just trailed off right there, didn't it?
It makes me think of something Sayori... Makes me think of something Sayori would write. Would like.
Fucking goddamn it. I need water. I want to do this episode without water. I will not get water. Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had the...
I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Meh. Ah, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being.
Excuse me.
Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
Yeah, but my character thinks she's an idiot. Even though he is one. You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in my case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
Starts writing fucking porn fanfic of me and Monica. No one do that, by the way! I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. My back is just unhingulating downwards. I don't know what this poses.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Please, so I can get myself out of this situation where I keep making bad jokes. YouTube makes me make bad jokes. Every time I put on a camera, it's just bad joke land.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then. She wrote a fucking paragraph. She wrote that whole page. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See that direction, does that say spackle? Okay. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. She's talking about me and Sayori. She's talking about me and Sayori. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. A real blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Who's looking in? Are you talking about me? Are you watching me, bitch? Is there a fucking camera in this fucking room? Are you fucking watching me from? So what do you think? I think you gotta fucking get away from me, motherfucker! It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. And plus I was just talking about how I could see you and how I already know I'm in a video game.
This bitch is fucking crazy. She's gonna fucking murder my computer. Okay, alright.
That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
That was the inspiration behind this one?
Ah. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently.
No, fuck you! No, fuck you! Get the fuck away from me! I know what fucking epiphany you're talking about! Yeah, get the fuck away from my computer screen! Motherfucker, fuck you! Put the middle finger up! Put your middle fingers up for protection! It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strong. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other.
Stay away!
Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Something when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Yeah. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can I be cute?
Her voice will forever be white bitch to me.
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Huh? You think you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and DeathKiLL did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And DeathKiLL likes my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I feel rage coming down right now.
oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well. Okay, anger galore in this classroom. I want to be there. I want to see the drama. I want to record it. Oh wait, I am recording it. Ha!
Maybe you're just jealous that DeathKiLL appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ah, God, why did Sayori have to join? Why did Sayori have to join? My voice is gonna die now.
Is everything okay? Is everything okay?
I don't even remember how I did her voice. I know that was high pitch.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as DeathKiLL started showing up.
Yes! Thank you, Jesus, for bigger boobs! Oh, God.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you.
They both go right at her.
I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly, both girls turn towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
DeathKiLL, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she can get over it herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason?
I mean, it's kind of more fun to read a convoluted poem. Just saying. I know you're trying to make things more simple, but it's fun to interpret.
The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, DeathKiLL.
Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, DeathKiLL?
Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be, help me, Sayori, no, fuck this, I'm not choosing either side. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words that I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Okay, but Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? My character's such a dick. I'm just saying. He did that because he was thinking of himself. He didn't do this for actually Sayori.
DeathKiLL!
Don't go fucking thinking anything right there, fucking Sayori. You're still a dumbass. And my character's more stupid than you. I'll admit that. Ah, Doki Doki Literature Club just brings everything out of me, doesn't it?
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree.
It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflicts. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being, she would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
God, just shut up already.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop!
Well then.
Atsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy.
Oh, isn't that so adorable? Now I'm being the dick.
My friends are wonderful people. I love them because of their differences. Atsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. Yuri's poems are...
I died.
Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. Why are we fighting? Because... well... awesome! Atsuki's cute. There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't think that helps her. I think Natsuki takes offense to that. You're just trying to say as they always were. Sayori, you didn't make the situation any better. I'm just saying.
Dang it, beautiful!
Okay, that's a fanfic right there. Oh god. They both look extremely uncomfortable with what she just said. Even my character, see? Fucking Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing.
Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see.
Let's do this! Alright.
Take good care of her, okay?
I hit myself more and more every day. I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiled sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says.
Piper, you have joined my bet now, haven't you?
Love you!
Sorry, talk to my dog. I'm sorry I scared you. Did I scare you? Okay. I'm sorry. Goodbye, say hi to Piper. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun!
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
DeathKiLL, how about...
Dying!
DeathKiLL, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded to myself with newfound determination.
DeathKiLL, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often?
No! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. Just Natsuki. Not really. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
You know, DeathKiLL, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too.
You're not gonna lick my face! No!
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... does it really need to stop there? We're sad to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this! And now I must write another poem. Another poem! Well, I'll finish it next time. Alright. Want to join me now? Well, we'll finish this poem next time. As always, if you like, comment, subscribe, follow social media down below, hit that notification button I know you want to, and as always, I'll see you later. Creatures of the dark. forgot to end the video. Okay, real ending. I forgot to end the video.